Man United and Newcastle United join race to sign Antonio Rudiger on free transfer. Newcastle United and Manchester United are both considering acting on their interest to make a summer move for Chelsea defender Antonio Rudiger, according to reports. The 28-year-old is out of contract at the end of the season, and despite talks taking place in January, nothing has advanced, nor is an agreement believed to be near at this stage, as per recent reports. Rudiger admitted last month that his future will not just depend on him, but the club also, telling The Athletic, "I feel great here, I have always said it. I think the way I play you can see that I'm happy here. But there are also other people who have to make decisions. Of course I want to win the Premier League. Does it keep getting better and better for me at Chelsea? Yes." The Germany international has attracted interest from Real Madrid, Bayern Munich among others, but is expected to decide his future once the 2021-22 campaign has concluded. His future has been made slightly more complicated due to Chelsea's ownership situation after Roman Abramovich put the club up for sale last week. Head coach Thomas Tuchel acknowledged this could impact the out-of-contract players, but didn't want to make any predictions. Tuchel said last week, "Of course that's a situation. Maybe the bottom line is we cannot help it. It is what it is. You never know, maybe it has a positive effect on the negotiation. Maybe it has a negative effect. We cannot predict." Now, as per the Telegraph, Newcastle are prepared to compete in the race to sign Rudiger on a free transfer. While Manchester United are holding a firm interest in the central defender, with Ralf Rangnick an admirer, but United risk losing out on him due to uncertainty over the club's next manager, according to 90 Minute. Soon, Rudiger's future will become clearer, and Newcastle and Manchester United will learn their fate, but that will likely not happen until the season is over at the end of May. Borussia Dortmund cannot afford Timo Werner's wages amid Chelsea rumours. Borussia Dortmund cannot afford the wages of Chelsea striker Timo Werner amid transfer interest, according to reports. The 26-year-old has struggled for first-team football at Stamford Bridge this season and could be heading for an exit. However, as per Sky Sport Germany, Borussia Dortmund cannot afford his wages, making a deal to return to the Bundesliga unlikely. The report states that there have been no talks between the parties, as it is not known whether Werner would like a change at all. The media outlet continued to write, "Chelsea does not have to give up Werner, but is willing to talk if someone puts the coal down." However, Dortmund cannot afford the salary of around €15 million alone. Last summer it was reported that Werner was a target for the German side, as they put him on a short list of players they may look to sign should Erling Haaland depart. And they were thought to have revisited the potential transfer this season despite no negotiations taking place as of yet. Werner was also linked with Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich and Newcastle United, but opted to stay at Chelsea this season. Speaking previously on his future, Werner discussed his desire for regular football. "I don't know anything about the deadline," he said over his future. "Of course, I can't be satisfied if I don't play. Of course, I want to be a regular in a big team. But I'm not saying that if I don't start 10 or 15 games before Christmas, I really want to leave. Things happen relatively quickly in football. I have to look at the bigger picture to make my decision." Cesar Azpilicueta doesn't want to upset Chelsea amid Barcelona links. Cesar Azpilicueta does not want to upset Chelsea ahead of a potential move to FC Barcelona at the end of the season, according to reports. The Blues skipper is out of contract at the end of the season and could be set for a Stamford Bridge exit. As per Mundo Deportivo, via Sport Witness, Azpilicueta wants to remain on good terms with Chelsea even if he is to depart the club. This comes after Chelsea were frustrated by Andreas Christensen, as he has refused to sign an extension so far, and it looks like Christensen will be a Barcelona player this week after completing the first part of his medical last week. It was previously reported that Barcelona are pursuing a swoop for not only Christensen, but also Chelsea captain Cesar Azpilicueta. And now, as per Mundo Deportivo, Azpilicueta does not want to upset Chelsea. The report states, whilst he's keen on the move to Spain, the club captain knows Chelsea have an option to extend his contract by a further year, and he would rather settle things amicably than force his way out. This could result in Barcelona paying a fee for the Chelsea defender, allowing him to repay the club for the faith shown in him. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel was asked about the future of his captain previously, and he said, "I think the contract situation with Azpi is pretty clear. At the moment we deal with it and Azpi deals with it very professionally. We are on it behind closed doors. He embodies everything that Chelsea stands for, being relentless, being humble, but being a warrior at the same time. However, it looks like the captain could follow Christensen to Barcelona. Chelsea join PSG in plotting summer move for Manchester City's Riyad Mahrez. Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain are both interested in snapping up Manchester City star Riyad Mahrez over the summer, if the Algerian is available. The 31-year-old is out of contract with Manchester City next year, which has alerted possible suitors who could look to strike this summer. Whether Manchester City will be encouraged to cash in on the Algerian is yet to be seen, as they are not in any need of the money and have let big players leave on free transfers before, such as Sergio Aguero and David Silva. However, if there is a deal to be done, then Chelsea and PSG would like to see it done, willing to make a bid of around £30 million for the forward, report French publication Foot Mercato. PSG are looking to revamp their forward line in the summer, with both Angel Di Maria and Kylian Mbappé expected to leave at the end of this season. Di Maria is out of contract this year and no extension appears forthcoming, with Mbappé in the same situation and a move to Real Madrid still looking likely. Chelsea already have plenty of options across their front line, so their motivation to bring in Mahrez is less clear, other than him being a proven, top-level Premier League player. The former African Footballer of the Year won the Premier League with Leicester City and has done so twice more with Man City, scoring 60 goals in 175 appearances across all competitions for Pep Guardiola's side. Chelsea were reportedly trying to sign Jules Kounde and Raphinha before Roman Abramovich decided to sell the club. The Russian oligarch announced last week that the Blues are up for sale with an asking price of £3 billion. And that decision has made the immediate future of the club unclear, with Thomas Tuchel worried it could affect the contract renewals of Antonio Rudiger, Andreas Christensen and Cesar Azpilicueta. With Abramovich gone, Chelsea may not possess the same spending power as they have for the last 19 years, and that could scupper a move for long-term target Kounde. But Fabrizio Romano said the defender and Leeds star Raphinha will remain on Chelsea's transfer wish list despite the impending change in ownership. Romano said on the Here We Go podcast, Chelsea were working before Abramovich put the club up for sale on Jules Kounde. He is still top of the list, but now what is next? Who will be the new owner and what budget will they have? Marina Granovskaya and Petr Cech, will they stay or not? There are many questions around Chelsea now, and this is why they are unable to complete agreements. The other one from Leeds, they are not negotiating with the player because in case of relegation there could be clauses in Raphinha's contract which change his price. But keep an eye on these two players. The Blues were desperate to land Kounde last summer, but Sevilla rejected multiple transfer bids because they did not meet the £68.5 million price tag they placed on the Frenchman. Chelsea were also keen on a January move for Raphinha along with West Ham, but Leeds would not let him leave given the precarious league position. But Leeds could cash in on the Brazilian next summer, with Bayern Munich also believed to be interested in the winger. Chelsea handed Ben Chilwell fitness boost after Cobham return. Ben Chilwell has handed Thomas Tuchel a welcome boost after he returned to the Cobham training pitches to begin his recovery work. The 25-year-old was ruled out for the rest of the season after undergoing surgery following an ACL injury sustained last November against Juventus in the Champions League. Surgery was delayed to see if Chilwell's injury didn't require him to go under the knife, but in the new year he did just so, ensuring his 2021-22 campaign was over. Chelsea were dealt a double blow at the end of December when Reece James tore his hamstring. But he returned last month, to the delight of Tuchel, which also saw the England international score in the 4-0 win over Burnley at the weekend. Now the Chelsea boss has been given another boost after Chilwell started to build his fitness after taking to the grass at Cobham. Chelsea shared an image on their social media on Tuesday showing Chilwell doing some individual work at Cobham as he begins his road to recovery. After James' goal at Burnley, Tuchel admitted the injuries to the key wing-back duo changed the season for the Blues, who have had to find solutions to both of their absences. He said, "Today showed what we missed with Reece for the last 10 weeks. It is the same on the left side. The wing-backs are crucial. We missed Reece and Ben for too long. It can change a whole streak of results."
That is on Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.